Head coach Chris Bono there, his 8th season at the helm for the Big Ten squad. As they lead 7-0, 141 pounds on the mat. Another freshman for the Bobcats in Abe Hermes out there against Carson Exferd for the Badgers.
Hermes with another great showing last week. Won against a tricky international folk-style wrestler. And I think, for a young guy like him, that's good at, to get some experience and see a different look out there. But he's up against a challenge here tonight.
Exferd out of Meridian, Idaho. He is a 4-time state champ over there. So he knows plenty about working from head, being in the winning spot. Can he take it to the freshman from Milan Edison?
I also like the hair change there for Hermes, channeling his inner Charles Oliveira.
Certainly got the blonde hair rocking. He's long at 141 pounds and long in the legs. You can certainly see with that sprawl, you were going to get nowhere near the knees or ankles of Abe Hermes. So we're a minute gone.
Exferd, the only guy to lose against North Dakota State University in Wisconsin's last showing, but he has an opportunity to bounce back here as he's in on a leg.
Worked his way into the single. He is bringing it up to shelf it. Hermes tries to go through.
Great job there at riding it up the shin to the thigh.
Hermes tries to jump through. Well timed by Exferd, and he swims through to get the 3.
Great trip.
Put the Badgers on the board 3-0. And he's already got the armbar lined up there on the left side.
Got the armbar. He's working on the figure 4 now. If he can get a little higher, he'll have better success with that as he gives up on that.
A bar and a half trying to ride Hermes towards the edge. As he works his way up, and they're going to be out of bounds. Restart coming. Minute to go for Abe Hermes here. Again, all these freshmen seeing their biggest test so far of their college careers. Hermes finds his feet, rolls with Exferd. Now he's got the hips back. He turns it into 2-point reversal. The
Great
roll,
job.
He allowed the hip separation on the roll there and again just kind of bridged it through.
Sometimes you got to go with the takedown attempt rather than against it, and that's exactly what Hermes does as he breaks here. Going to look for 3 of his own.
He cuts him. It's 4-2. Badger leads. Four and 2 on the young season for Abe Hermes.
Guy's content to hand fight here in the middle. Working on a collar tie is Hermes.
10 seconds to go.
Tried to snap him down there. But again, both these guys so lanky, I don't know if that's the best course of action.
As we move to period number 2, it's 4-2 Badgers in the lead out there with Carson Exferd. Defer out of Wisconsin, and it's going to be Abe Hermes taking down starting period number 2 here, trying to get his point to be right back within 1 of Exferd. Gets to his feet. Tough return attempts into a switch attempt for Hermes, but he couldn't quite get the hip sat all the way through.
He's doing a great job at staying on his feet, though. It's those hooks. Nice roll through for Hermes. Good reversal there.
A perfectly timed Granby roll across the shoulders there.
Again, sometimes you got to go with it rather than against it, and Hermes has done that a couple times in this match, and that paid off big time there.
4-4, 2 reversals for the Bobcat as he cuts again, and he's back down by 1 here.
Now if Hermes can, rather than getting another reversal 3 times in a row, get a takedown of his own so he's not going to give up that escape point every time. Got 1 minute to do it here in the second period.
Pressuring forward well as Hermes. He gets to
nice
a leg.
On a leg.
It was quick, but it was a great job by Exferd to start sitting the corner early.
But again, this is something for Hermes to work with. He's got a death grip on that boot there.
Exferd gets stepped over the near ankle, but he is spread out. I think Hermes has still got an opportunity here. Yeah, he's got to extend himself through this position.
He's doing a really good job at keeping that lock on there, so Hermes is having a hard time, rolling through, per se.
Hermes clears hips, and he turns him over. That's going to be 3 for the Bobcat, and he takes his lead with 20 to go in period number 2, 7-5, green and white. He's getting a count here. He's got to try to work up. He does get around the waist. No stall call coming. Back to his feet is Exferd. Return attempt needs to come, and it does with a nice trip through. Good front trip there from Hermes.
Got the foot there on the inside, tripped it through, and that's the way to end the second period if you're Abe Hermes.
With the ride out to finish, it's going to be choice for the Badgers, and Exferd goes down quickly. Two minutes on the clock. The Bobcats trying to pick up first win of the duel at 141. It is the turning point early here, just match number 3. But this is where the Bobcats can either start a run early and match it up with one in the back half of this duel, or this is where the Wisconsin Badgers can really take over.
Yeah, this is going to be the one to do it. Abe Hermes realizes that. He's been working hard. Minute 30 to go here in the third period. Put a stamp on it. Only up by a point.
Riding time, not a factor. Both guys work in the middle. Hermes keeps the elbows wide there.
Last period, Hermes did a great job. He's doing a good job sprawling here.
There's a great snap down to a single, and he's already stepped over the ankle is Exferd, but a good whizzer, deep whizzer there for Hermes.
Yeah, almost dragging him up to the upper body there.
He might cut circulation off of that arm there for Exferd. He is pinning it against his thigh. Straightening out the leg is Exferd. Can he get it shelved? They're going to go stalemate.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of a situation of leg versus arm, right? When they're both in as deep as they are, then it's a good call.
Mostly a time waster there for Hermes. Still up by 1. 40 seconds to go in period number 3. Quick head taps outside shot for Exferd. He goes double. Hermes tries to roll him through. He doesn't get all the way through, though, and it's going to be 3 points for the Badgers. 25 seconds on the clock. If you're the Badgers, you've got to be the Big Ten squad here. You've got to ride out the period.
Yeah, if you're Hermes, you got to break and look for something. Get the escape point and reattack immediately. You got 10 seconds to do it.
And the stall call does go up, but it's not going to be enough. Hermes has still got to get away, and he does. But now he's got to go get it. 5 seconds. It's not going to be enough.
No.
It's going to be 9-8. The Badgers do pick up the victory, but a very game freshman in Abe Hermes takes Carson Exferd to the limit.
Good showing. Good showing. Had a lot of good moments. Led at one point. It's good to see out of your freshman.
Still limiting damage. It's only been 1 bonus point so far with